Hello and welcome back to the Line 2 Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
Linda Vilsker.
Scott Jones.
And today we're joined by Scott and Finn.
Woo! Woo!
As he came into the window.
Oh, that sounds dirty.
He came into the window.
So that line coming from him, to be honest.
To be fair, yeah, you're totally right.
For legal reasons, I like to point out Michael Jackson was innocent.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly innocent.
Allegedly innocent. I like that. There's the title. How are we all doing? You all right?
Oh, good, man, yeah.
Oh, good.
Long
Thank
drive,
you very
like we
much.
said, but
Yeah, we should point out that these lads have came all the way from Manchester to be here, so thank you so much for coming up. I was about to say coming down there.
nah, nice for having us.
Yeah. Drive all right? Not too bad?
Not too bad. Like I was saying, just him stopping every 2 minutes for...
Only right, innit? It's only right. It's got to be done. That's got to be done.
Absolutely.
It's expected by this point. We've done that many long drives with him.
Fair enough. So we're going to be talking all about your music, Scott,
Yeah,
in a little while. We always start the podcast just with what we've been doing this week. This week has been a busy one, to be fair. I'll get mine out of the way with, because there was a few bits. So I was at Stack on Wednesday doing the open mic night. And then on the Thursday, I did a songwriting clinic at Guitar, which was amazing. Thank you to everyone.
England came down.
You did.
He was very good.
Oh well, I didn't pay them to say that, but that's very kind.
He was mint.
There you go. There's your fiver. So yeah, a whole fiver for saying that. Thank you. So yeah, it went great. Thank you to everyone who came for that. That was amazing. And then I've been gigging all weekend. I was at Costello. Actually, we were all at Costello.
But you were playing twice.
I did, yeah. I did a set on the Saturday afternoon, which was awesome. And then I did a party on the night time. And I was back on the Sunday playing guitar for a guy called Kieran Bow, who's been on the podcast.
He has.
And then I was with the Houndcats at Stack Seaburn on the night time. So I'm knackered today. Today's Monday. So I'm quite tired. But it was awesome. Costello was like amazing.
Unreal on it.
We were just saying before how proud we are of the people who have put it on, because we know John really well. Hi, John. So absolutely class. I thought he did an amazing job. So yeah, hopefully come back next year bigger and better. What have you guys been up to? Every week.
Where have we been?
I know where you've been. Well, you were playing Morpeth.
I'm glad someone knows where we've been.
You were playing Morpeth on Saturday.
Yeah, we were. That's
Yeah.
correct. Oh, we were in Nottingham. Sure.
We were
playing a Warner Hotel
There you go.
down in Nottinghamshire, which is nice.
It
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Good venues.
Yeah.
You get well looked after in those sort of places.
Yeah.
Nice big hotels in the middle of nowhere. But and then we played Toxton
Terrace,
Morpeth,
Morpeth.
which is the smallest stage.
But it's a good atmosphere.
It's a good atmosphere. Just a club gig.
No, hang on. That was the week before this.
Was it?
Yeah, because we played Hebburn on Saturday.
Ah, yes.
We've already talked about this on the podcast last week.
God, clearly I didn't know where you were
You
then.
don't know.
Yeah,
We went
yeah.
to Hebburn on Saturday anyway.
We
That was a
were.
good gig.
Yeah.
It was a last minute one.
Were we in Middlesbrough? We were in Middlesbrough.
That was it.
All right, Middlesbrough, Morpeth, same thing. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it begins with an M.
Anyway,
begins
but
with an M
and
in the
then
northeast.
we came to see Jack at Costello on the Saturday, and then we went on the Sunday as well. And it was mint.
It was a good weekend. It was great. It was
wicked.
fucking
Good
great weekend.
weekend.
It was.
festival that was...
North Shields.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good down.
Yeah, it was
Was it?
great. It was great. Again, like first time I've done it, and it was mint. Like I was quite blown away by it, because I mean, like the professionality of just everything that happened. It was just amazing. I thought it was.
It ran very smoothly.
It did. It was great. Considering it's first time as well. I
Yeah.
mean, X amount of things could go wrong, but no, it was spot on. I thought. What have you been up to, lads?
Well, I had a bit of an heavy weekend this weekend, to be fair. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Like always.
Yeah.
It's every weekend, that.
It's
Not just
not,
not
it's
just this weekend. It's every weekend.
I try and stay in sometimes. It's networking, innit? Good way of putting it.
We're all in the music
Business trips.
Exactly.
That's what he
Yeah.
calls it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we played a
Like
little
it.
open mic last night. didn't
Last
we?
night
That
was,
pretty
yeah.
good.
That was good.
It's just opened near our house, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But there was a few good acts on, actually, last night. Some really,
Amazing.
really good acts. I didn't expect to see so many people play, actually. You played
Yeah.
on your own,
There
didn't
was
you, as well?
there was a good turnout for it as well. I think
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
for a
hammered.
little. I think it was like a charity thing, sort of like fundraising thing. But yeah, I think he's gonna like the guy who put it on. I think he's gonna make like a thing of it in a.
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently
Oh,
so.
That's mint.
But yeah, we played a festival, didn't we, the week before as well? Oh, you didn't play that one, did you?
I didn't play that one, no.
No. Well, Finn's obviously my guitar player, but then he used to be in a band called Afternoon People, and then so we was mates before anyway, weren't we? And then his band sort of stopped, so I was like, yeah, jump on the guitar for me, and he was happy to do it, so was in. But his mate Jack, who was in the band as well, was you on holiday?
Yeah, I was on holiday.
So he couldn't do it, so I got Jack to play the festival, but it was a really good festival. There were a lot of people there. I think it was sold out as well, the festival. It was about...
What was it called?
Made in Manchester, it's called.
All right.
It's like a tribute sort of band thing.
Yeah, right.
But it was hammered, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think
Like all the Manchester bands
yeah,
and stuff
but it
made
was
in Manchester.
about, I think it's 3,000 people or something, 3,000 tickets sold.
They do a load of them though, to be fair,
Yeah.
don't they? They've got like Bolton Stadium and stuff like that, and like,
Oh,
where
really?
was this? Was that the Duckingfield one? was it?
Duckingfield, my one, wasn't it? And then we was gonna play the Romley one, but the guy messed up with the times, so we're not playing that one now. But we're on it for next year. We should be on Alt 3 next year, hopefully.
Amazing stuff.
So should be good.
Fabulous. Well, that's what we've been up to this week. Okay, it's time for...
What are you listening to?
Sorry. What are you listening to? All right. What have we been listening to this week, Lyndon?
Well, I'll go first. Mine's short and sweet.
Go on
So, podcast alumni, shall we say? Red Remedy.
Oh, yeah.
I've had their new release out.
They have.
Came out. They did it on the podcast when they were here, an acoustic version of their song "Wait," and it's really good. Their acoustic version is nothing like the recorded version. I found out.
Yeah.
Because the recorded version is very sort of heavier than the acoustic version, so they did a really good acoustic version while they were here.
Yeah.
But I'll pick that because that's
Excellent stuff. If you want to watch the acoustic version, it'll be on our channel somewhere. Just type in Red Remedy Wait. Scott?
I've been listening to a lad called Jamie Webster from Liverpool. We've talked about Scousers before.
Is he like the Jerry Cinnamon
Yes.
of Liverpool? Yeah,
He
yeah.
is.
You met him, haven't you?
Yeah.
You
met
what?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met him
All right.
about is it a year and a half ago maybe, when I was in my first band.
Right.
Obviously before I started playing for Scott, we supported a band called the Lavums. You heard of them?
Aye.
Lavums, Lavums.
They're from Wigan, aren't they?
From Wigan,
Yeah.
yeah. We done like 4 dates with them, and at the time they was in the same like management.
Because Lathams are based in Liverpool now, aren't they? They've like all that
I think so.
label and all that.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Jamie and the Lavums are under like the same management, and he just happened to be at the gig that we was playing at, and just ended up seeing him after it. Yeah, it's good though. I like his
Great
tunes.
music. There's a new
yeah.
one that I was going to say. It's called Voice the Voiceless. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
proper work class tune.
Yeah,
talking about
it
all
is.
Government and stuff like that. It's just wicked.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone really about that.
That like that.
Not at the
No.
minute.
No,
No,
not at
like
all.
obviously there was back in the day with like Billy Bragg and stuff like
Yeah,
that, but
yeah,
there's
yeah.
nothing like that at the minute.
But you just mean it, like when he does his live sets as well, like when he does all the Liverpool stuff, like the Boss Nights and all that, sings all the Liverpool chants.
Oh
Yeah.
mate, there's
Obviously,
a
you're a
video.
City
I've
fan,
seen
aren't
it
you?
where but if you see it, it's good though, innit? Do you know what I mean? Have you
the
seen?
crowd he gets?
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
loves him.
mental,
It's
innit?
wicked.
What is it now? Have you seen the one where Jurgen Klopp comes out and surprises
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, you know what I mean? It is good though. You can't take that away from him,
No,
can
not
you?
at all,
Even
not
though he's
at
a
all.
Liverpool fan, it's one of them, innit?
Yeah.
Can't have everything right.
Bye, that's Voice the Voiceless, Jamie Webster. That's mine.
Amazing.
What about yours?
I forgot who it's by. I'm going to have to double check.
Tell me, we'll go to use.
Yeah, go on then.
What's yours, Finn?
Well, we sort of like joint, but I've just thought of another one then. Taylor Swift. We both have been listening to her.
Oh,
Right,
get
up to
in.
yeah.
Some of the older
Yeah,
stuff.
some
Any
of the older
particular
stuff.
song?
What have we had on? What was that
You
tune?
had
I
it on
sent-
and practiced,
I know,
didn't you, the other
yeah,
night?
I had a
What was that?
Sent you a tune the other day, didn't I? Oh, what was it called now? To be fair, it was just having our own like shuffle sort of thing, just like listening to like all the like Red. That was it.
Yeah,
Red.
that was a
We
good
had
song.
on.
Oh,
That's a classic,
Yeah.
innit? But yeah, there's a few we've been listening to. Scott.
Yeah, I went. I'd probably say mine was Cortinas. We went and watched them at Eaton Park the other week, so I've just had them on non-stop since then. I sort of with the Cortinas, I love them. Do you know what I mean? But it's like I've seen them that many times. It's like, and then on the day, I happened to get guest list, so I was like, you gotta go, aren't you? When it's
Oh,
free.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Amazing.
It's only 20 minutes away as well. It was like, oh yeah, you may as well go. So then I met you there, didn't I?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was good though. It was a good gig actually. But
Proper front man, Liam, isn't he?
oh yeah, he's top, innit?
Proper. He's recently had his hair shaved as well, and he's cut it back again because he got really long.
Yeah.
Over that hiatus and stuff.
But he, the thing is, I don't like Eaton Park as a venue. You know, it's.
Yeah, we was talking about this on the way.
I don't know if
down
it's
here.
too big but it's it's like the sound gets lost a bit. With a gig being that big, it seems quite quiet, doesn't it, when you're there? But but obviously I've seen them loads of times.
Any particular Cortina song?
How Good It Was.
Oh, did you know?
Yeah, good tune in it. Yeah,
Tune.
read it on the car actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, great tune. We had enough time anyway.
Yeah.
More than just that.
Just have the full discography on the way up. Absolutely. I'm gonna go with, because I don't really know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna say Tenille Arts.
Yeah,
Would you
Spell it out.
Tenille and then Arts.
Or the Spanish?
I think
it could be 10 year.
What do you think? Well, I think she's from Nashville, so it could be
probably not
anything.
then.
Anyway, I've spelled it out. She's got a song called Growing Old Young, even, sorry. And it's an awesome country tune. I've kind of been listening to her quite a bit, and she's class.
Cool.
So there you go.
Nice one.
So that's what we've been listening to this week. If you want to listen to any of those tunes, there will be a Spotify playlist linked down below, or type in Lime Tree Sessions, WAYLT, and find it there for yourself. Okay, it's time for...
The Lime Tree Time Machine.
The Lime Tree Time Machine. All right, lads. The concept is, if you've got a time machine, where and when are you going? Most guests have had a musical answer and a non-musical answer. So, where are you going?
Okay. Scott, let you go first.
I'd probably go maybe the 90s, something like that. Music just seemed to be great then, didn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like every band was good. It was mad. Like, all the way through the 90s. Like, you get a lot of shite music now, to be fair. But back then, it just seemed like the gigs were massive though as well. Like your Nebworths and your things like that. Obviously, done it this year, but it just seemed... no one had a phone out then either. It winds me up when you see people at gigs and all they do is record everything. It's like...
I was about to say the same thing, because like the 90s seems like the last time before people recorded their gigs. You know what I mean? You were in the moment, and it was like more of an event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People were just enjoying themselves there to enjoy. Like more, I think now with social media and things like that, people are just doing it to show that they're there. Or
I agree.
do you know what I mean? It's like you're not even there to enjoy yourself. You're just there to tell people that you've been.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just enjoy it. If you like the music, you'll go for that, won't you?
Yeah.
So my girlfriend gets mad at me because because her phone's normally dying, and then I'll be the one that has my phone out, and then she'll like never get. I'll never get any videos because I never have my phone out when I'm there. Do you know what I mean? I'll just be steaming somewhere in a crowd, not even never mind record. I wouldn't be able to talk.
Yours, Finn?
Yeah. Just on what Scott was saying then though about like recording, we was literally talking in the car on the way down here. Me and Scott seen Catfish and the Bottlemen for the last ever gig at Neighbourhood. And I said to him, I was like, I turned my phone off for that set because I was like, I don't want to get no videos. I just want to live in the moment sort of thing. I just want to be just there and just going for it. And I'm so devastated now because they've split up. And
it was the last ever gig, wasn't it, that they played?
No videos on my phone or anything. I was winded.
Yeah. Well, they done it. Didn't it finish the song early at Leeds as well or something? I could see that building up for it. It was building up for a while, wasn't it? What happened at Leeds? They got cut off or something. Cause I remember going on BBC iPlayer and they didn't play like the last 3 songs or something. I'm sure they had
know about that.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Something happened on stage, I don't know. But yeah, I remember it getting cut off.
Yeah.
Oh dear. If you had a non-musical answer, where do you think you'd go?
Anywhere in time.
Anywhere you want.
Anywhere, any when.
I thought about this about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Thought I'd have loved to have been born in like the late 60s, early 70s.
Okay.
Had my childhood through like the 70s, early 80s, and then went through like teens, like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And then like just grew up then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So you kind of went through all of the cool decades.
Yeah, definitely.
Into some regard, yeah.
100%,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I like that
Definitely.
answer.
I wouldn't mind looking at how people first, like pyramids and things like that.
Okay.
Everyone makes a massive deal out of it, like
yeah.
seeing what they actually did, at the time. Stuff like that. That'd be interesting, I think, to look at how, because they were going out. I remember watching a video, I was on TikTok the other day, and they were like, it's mental that they've been able to create these things, and they're like, oh, bang on with the maths that they chuck into it, and they're like, how did they do that in that time? It'd be good to go and see.
Aliens, isn't it?
Yeah. I've seen it the other day, I was like, oh my God.
Ancient aliens.
Was it Joe Rogan podcast by any chance?
I think it was,
Was it?
yeah. It's a great podcast, that, isn't it, as well?
You don't even need to go back with him though. You just stick him on. You don't need a time machine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's your time machine.
There you go. If you're on a budget, just watch Joe Rogan.
Yeah, cheaper version.
Aye.
Definitely.
Okay, it's time for...
Go plug yourself.
All right, plug yourself. We're joined by Scott, all the way from Manchester. Thank you so much for coming up.
Nice one for having us.
Do you want to just tell
Nearly sat
everyone...
down again.
I nearly
Down
sat
again.
down. I did nearly sit down. Do you want to just tell us all about who you are, what you do, and
Yeah.
all that stuff?
I'm a singer-songwriter from Manchester, obviously. This is my mate Finn, who plays guitar for me. Got a pretty new lineup, to be fair, to the band recently. I did start out in bands and things like that, and then it just becomes a bit of a nightmare when you're in bands, I think. Like, just trying to get everyone to do stuff and things like that. If it's like, obviously, you've got to pay more by yourself, but it's one of them. It's like, I find it a lot easier because it's your vision then as well. You put a bit more with when there's egos involved and everything in bands. It all just gets a bit thingy, doesn't it? But it's better. I prefer playing with people though. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just a better sound, innit? I enjoy it more on stage. You get a thick sound. I love it being on stage. Do you know what I mean? Things like that.
Man.
But we've just had a recent single come out as well. That's called House Party. So yeah, if you can go and listen to that, it's on Spotify and everything else.
We'll put it in the playlist that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
people can check it
If you
out.
do that, it's fantastic. Yeah,
Amazing.
we've got some studio time booked next month. We've been recording at what's it called?
You're asking
Edge Studios.
Yeah,
That's in
but-
Cheshire.
Okay.
All right.
So we've recorded a few songs there. We did actually we had one meant to come out before House Party as well, which was called Why, and it got signed, didn't it?
Yeah, it
And
got
then-
it's like a single deal, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, we got like a single deal for that. Oh my god, absolute nightmare. So we got signed, and then I just didn't hear anything for ages. I was mithering them. Like, what are you
Alright.
doing with this song? Was it coming back? They mixed it all. I'm still going to release it. Fuck them. Well, they mixed it all for us and things like that. So they done their own mix of it, which was a really good mix. And then I just got a message like randomly it must have been about a year ago. That now was it? A long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
At least a year.
yeah, and I just got an email saying, "Oh, the business has been closed down," and like
It wasn't even like a small record label.
No, it
either.
was massive.
We won't name names, but it was it was like the studio, like the
it was bang on,
it
yeah.
was bang on. Like,
Wow.
massive building, balcony outside, and everything.
Just
wasn't
wouldn't expect it either from like a big
No, not at
label
all.
like that.
I think the guy did actually get arrested though. Who owns it? He was on his trial for a while, weren't he?
Yeah.
We'll definitely be talking about this off
Yeah,
camera.
fuck him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool. Fair
You know what I
enough.
mean?
So that song did come out, though.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
it's still
That's what I
out.
mean.
It's
This is
still
a
out.
nightmare. We've released another song. We've been to the studio twice since.
Yeah.
Do you not have like a master copy or?
Yeah, no, we do. So
Alright.
it will be
Go for it.
released, but I've just released that one first because it's already ready to go. And then
Aye.
after this one got released, I just got an email then saying, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that, but this
Release
is
it now and then think about the legal consequences later.
Yeah,
That's the best
exactly.
way to do
That's
it.
what I'm thinking. You know what I
Fair
mean?
enough.
I don't think they've got enough money to sue me anymore.
that's a
anyway,
fair point.
Exactly.
That's a fair
you know what I mean? It'll cost them more than it'll cost me.
Exactly.
Cool. So aside from lawsuits and scandals,
Who for an album?
lawsuits and scandals? Oh yeah, there's the title.
Write that down.
Who are the influences that influenced you?
We've just been saying like Cortinas were a massive one.
Yeah.
As I was younger, they were a massive influence. I love Catfish and the Bottlemen. Big fan of the Strokes as well. Bands like that. Jake Bugg was a massive one growing up
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, just seeing what he did, like so young when he as well. It was
Yeah.
mad. That first album's brilliant of his. That's
That song Broken off his first album's unreal,
great
isn't
tune,
it?
innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the second album though as well. That was a good one.
Yeah,
That song.
Shangri-La's are called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they recorded that. Was it Rick Rubin?
It
who
was,
done
yeah,
with
Rick
that?
Rubin in LA.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Aye.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I've watched the video from the studio session.
He's
that they
interesting,
do
isn't
there.
he?
Oh, he just like lies there on the couch, doesn't he? And like just tells everyone what to do. It's
Basically, yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
He's
That's
there.
it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Just lay on a bed sitting and he's go, "Can you just do that? Can you just do that?" And he's got all these people on computers like doing it all for him. Some job that, innit?
We're going wrong here, really, aren't we? We need
Get
to do
ourselves out
that.
of LA.
Aye, absolutely. So in terms of gigs, what gigs have you been doing and what have you got coming up?
We sold the Castle Hotel out, didn't we, in town? That was a great gig.
It's in the Northern Quarter in
Yeah.
Manchester.
All
that.
right.
We done that one. We played Leeds Santiago's bar. That was recently. we done quite well actually in Leeds. I think we got about 80 people down. I was buzzing with that because it's hard when you're not from the thing. We was headlining as well, but we had a couple of good supports on, which was helpful. They were from Leeds.
Yeah.
So we done all right with that one, and then we've just booked Steph Institute in Manchester.
All right, yeah.
It's on the 14th, isn't it?
14th of July,
14th of July. On Friday.
Yeah, that'll be a mad one, I reckon. But we've sold quite a lot of tickets for that one already.
I only know a few venues from around there. Like Leeds, I know Broodnell Social Club.
Yeah.
Is it Broodnell?
Something like that.
And then there's Night and Day in Manchester. Is
Yeah,
that
Night
still
and Day.
open?
Yeah, that's still going.
Trying to get
You've
on.
played it, haven't you?
I've played it, yeah.
I've never played Night and Day, funny enough.
I thought you played that.
No.
To be fair.
The castle's right next to it, though.
Is it?
Yeah. It's literally on the same
next door
street.
but one,
Yeah.
I think.
Something like that, yeah.
But they try to close it down, aren't they, Night and Day? They've been
so,
trying it for
yeah.
ages. You see all these mad people. Was it Clint Boone, and that's done a massive thing about it.
Has he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I've seen loads of artists, because it's like one of them places that everyone seems to play as they're up and coming. So a lot of them
It's a
were...
bit like that one in Sheffield. What's it called?
Lead Mill.
Lead Mill, yeah.
Lead Mill in Sheffield,
That's closing down, isn't it?
I think
Is
they
that
tried
Lead Mill?
doing that. I don't know if it still is. Well,
Because the Arctic Monkeys played, didn't they? Or
Right.
Was it Arctic Monkeys just recently?
Def Leppard.
Were they?
Yeah.
Is it
Is that
Lead
where you
Mill?
played?
No, I've not. No. I've
Where
never
did you
done
play in Sheffield?
Sheffield. I don't think I've played Sheffield.
Was it not?
No,
Was it
I think that's when I left.
Lavens tour, what was that?
That was Warrington Derby. Liverpool.
Oh, Derby, that's what I'm thinking of.
Derby,
Yeah.
But that when you were saying then about Lead Mill, Jamie Webster's just put on his tour actually. No, when you're saying
Oh, is he
before,
playing
like,
there?
Yeah, he's playing there in November,
Oh,
I
well,
think.
there you
Yeah.
go.
So
Because the council, something about with the noise and
yeah,
stuff, we want to
something
close
like
it.
that.
Oh, that's good to hear then, I suppose.
Must still be going ahead then. Must still be open and that.
Awesome. And have you got apart from that one in July?
We've got a few coming up, haven't we? We've just had that Made in Manchester one.
Yeah.
And then we're booking... We want to try... Well, to be fair, it's not booked this one yet. But we tend to just leave it like a few months at a time because it's hard getting the people down if you're asking someone to come every week and avoiding them little. If you can put an headline on. But we like to... Support gigs are brilliant. Do you know what I mean? I love doing them because you get a few people that I've not listened to you before. They're not there for you, and then you'll get a... So we'll do a few support ones in between normally, and then we'll do that. But I do want to start playing in a couple of other cities and things. Like Leeds was one. I want to try and play Liverpool somewhere in the future.
Even up here though.
I was going to say,
yeah,
you should
up
definitely
here.
go here.
Yeah.
Even up here, definitely.
But there was gonna... We played for Pentatonic, who were like... we put our gigs on.
Right.
And they were on about sending us on a small tour. That was, but you do it all up one motorway, don't you? Normally, it's like what is it normally? Wigan. Anton was saying it to us, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wigan, Leeds, Liverpool, Sheffield, was it or something?
Something like that. Yeah, I think
Right.
so.
But I'd love to do something like that.
Yeah,
going forward.
Absolutely, we'll be there. Definitely.
Yeah,
That'd be
buzzing.
amazing.
Great to see you there.
Awesome stuff. So if people want to check out your tunes, what's your like @handle and all that?
Just Scotty Dunning.
Yeah.
That comes straight up on Instagram, everything else. And yeah, the songs are on everything pretty much. Spotify, Apple Music, everything. So yeah, if you can listen to it.
Awesome
Grateful.
stuff. Well, we're going to be checking out a couple of your stuff, a couple of your tunes later on, not your stuff. I might say that again. That sounded fucking dodgy.
That was a bit sus, wasn't it?
We're going to be checking out your stuff. Fuck it, we'll leave it in, it's fine. We're going to be checking out your tunes in a
Well, I've
bit.
checked his out on the way here about 40 times, so it's all right.
We'll not talk about that on the podcast. So we're going to be checking out your tunes later on. What original song are you going to be playing for us?
We've not
We'll
even decided.
Play House Party. It's the
House
new
Party.
one, so it's
Yeah.
good to promote that, won't it? We'll do that.
Amazing. Okay, so we'll be hearing a little bit of a snippet of that at the end of the podcast. But the full version will be out tomorrow, and Scotty's cover will be out on Monday, so stay tuned for that. Okay, it's time for...
The quiz and other games.
The quiz. Jack remembered to make a quiz this week, so we're going to go for it. I am Quizmaster again. So we're going to have Lime Tree versus the Scotty Dunning Band.
Bring it on.
Do you want
boys.
to do what buzzers are this week? The Lime Tree buzzer is... Yep, that's not a 9 at all. And the Scotty Dunning Band buzzer is...
We've gone pure and simple.
The bell.
That's just usually mine.
That's normally Jack's because it's well fitting.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so there is a theme to this
I'm not
week's...
competitive, but we need to win.
Fair enough.
There was a, the
Scott, I'm
theme for
leaving
this
you here
week-
if we lose.
The theme for this week is, which I thought was quite a funny theme,
Oh shit.
songs done by Glee.
Okay.
He's going to be Harry
Right,
with
first of all,
us.
have you
We've
seen
got
Glee?
absolutely.
I've not seen Glee either.
To be fair, though,
They're all well-known
they
songs.
either do
Right,
popular
fair.
songs, don't they?
Yeah. And these were the first 9 that came
You
up.
get ready.
So, are we all ready, gents?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. Streetlight.
How was that?
Danger.
No. Did you buzz in there?
People.
Well done. Don't stop believing by Journey. Well done. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Turn around.
I'm thinking of a song, but it might be the right.
I'm gonna let you answer first because that was a delayed reaction by your
Yeah.
phone. Go on.
Bright Eyes.
No.
Every now
That's
and
what I
then
was
I get a
thinking.
little bit lonely.
Well
and
done.
whatever the
That's
word-
it. That's the
Very,
one.
very long line.
I was thinking that one, to be fair.
There we go.
Bonnie Tyler, isn't
It
it?
is Bonnie Tyler.
It is. Okay. This was never the way I planned.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a hard
that's a
one.
good
that.
one. This was never the way I planned.
I didn't know that this was the lyric. I've never really thought
Say it
about
again.
Some songs are like that, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I've been singing like mad things to other
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
Sometimes you think, "What you singing there?" I'm like, "I didn't know that was the words."
This was never the way I planned.
I have no idea. Scott.
No, I've not got a clue.
I don't know if I can even sing this for half points. I don't even know how it. Oh fuck! That's not very good of me.
We also do half points, so if we can't get it, Jack will
Right.
sing
One of
it.
us will sing it, so it'll be
Right,
me or Jack
right,
will
okay.
sing it.
Oh no, I think I could do it now that I think about
Well,
it.
on then.
you're going to have to go half.
We're gonna go half pints?
No idea.
All right. This was never the way I planned.
Oh, I know the tune now.
Oh. I know the tune.
Oh, not my intention.
Well done,
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Gone the boys.
Okay. It's 1:15.
And I'm a little drunk. And I need you.
We need to get on this.
Do you know what? I'm going to say no because it's not the
Garrett's
right
together
line.
here.
It's not the right line. Yeah, it's the right
Go
song.
on.
No.
And I'm all alone, and I need you now.
There
It
we
is,
go.
yeah.
That's it.
Getting hammered here.
Yeah, wait, sure. Thank God you got it.
It's a good song.
I'm happy
a good
with a
song.
point, me. I'll take a point.
Okay. I want your ugly. I want your disease.
Coming in. Oh no. What's it up?
I want your everything as long as it's free.
I want your love. There we
Is
go.
it Lady Gaga?
It is.
Lady Gaga.
Bad at this as well.
Thought that right up. He consider just crumbled, absolutely crumbled.
That's what happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Where have all the good men gone?
And where are all the gods?
Well done.
Jesus.
You're on
What's
fire.
that?
Like
you
an
know.
oracle.
It's I need a hero.
Bonnie again.
Bonnie Taylor.
It's a tune, that, actually.
Was that by Bonnie as well?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And you know what? All tunes that are on Shrek are good, aren't they? I don't know
Yes,
what it is.
absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
what a soundtrack
Yes,
Shrek
it is,
is.
because of Sophie.
Yeah, this is it. Okay. As he came into the window.
Oh, that sounds dirty. As he came into the window.
Just sounds really sus, doesn't it? Like, how
As he came into the window.
I'm looking side
not getting
myself.
any
I
better.
had the most random lyric.
Looking side myself.
Wonder how that'd work.
Into the window.
Say it again.
As he came into the window.
I've had the most random lyric come to
Go
my
on,
head.
go for it.
It's not going to be right.
Go on.
And I lit up my cigar.
No?
You've been smoking, you son. Say it again.
As he came into the window. I thought you'd get this, mind.
Me.
Yeah.
As he came into. Why me?
I just thought you might have known
Can
it.
you sing it?
Should we go half
Half
points?
Yeah,
point.
go
I'll
half
sing
points.
it.
I've not got a clue with that one.
As he came into the window.
Oh, I don't know the next line.
I don't. I know what song it is though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
No idea.
No, I've not got
No?
a clue.
Calling time?
Hold on. Nah.
Do you know it?
Oh
No.
no.
Yeah. Okay. No?
Nah.
It was the sound of a crescendo.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Good tune.
I never know what he's singing, to be
No,
fair.
just.
I think it's more that line coming from him, to be honest.
To be fair, yeah, you're totally right.
For legal reasons, I like to point out Michael Jackson was innocent.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly innocent.
Allegedly innocent. I like that. There's the title.
Allegedly innocent.
Guilty till proven innocent.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 2 more to go.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been cheated by you since I don't know when.
Now I've made up my mind, it must come to an end.
That's right.
I know, I am slow with that.
Abba.
Get buzzing in, you.
Abba.
All right, last one.
You've
Playing for
smoked
second,
us.
Scotty. It's astounding.
What? It's
You said that
astounding.
proper posh there, like.
It's astounding.
It's astounding.
He kind of does sing it that way as well.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a clue for you. It's astounding.
Come on, Scott.
I don't know
Mate,
any songs that have the word
clue.
outstanding.
No.
It's not.
So now I'd want to fit into a tune
It's
anyway, like,
astounding,
innit?
not outstanding.
Astounding.
Astounding, not outstanding. It's astounding.
Nah, not a chance.
No.
Can you sing it? Is it possible to sing it?
Sort of.
Go on then.
It's astounding.
Right. If anything, I'm further from the answer.
You just did the same thing.
You
Yeah,
just did the same thing, slightly more posh.
Kind of does speak it. Yeah.
It's spoken.
It's sort like.
Is it Meatloaf? Can we have an artist?
That's a really good guess, but no.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, on the right lines there then.
It's a really good guess.
Sing it again.
It's astounding.
Can we have an
That's the hardest one
era
yet,
or
that.
something?
The clue is Meatloaf has got something to do with this song. I'm kind of giving it away if I say anything else, I think.
Meatloaf has something to do. What is in the bloke Meatloaf?
The bloke Meatloaf, not the one in North Shields, just normal Meatloaf.
There's a story.
Yeah, previous podcast etiquette.
Has something to do with this song.
Yeah.
Oh, my guess. I'm going to say. I don't know the next line. Was it from the Phantom of the Opera?
No, was he in that?
No, but I think it's that vibe, isn't it? Because that's what.
I think I'm just going to tell everyone the answer because it's getting a bit boring
Aye.
now.
Can we have who sings it?
It-
If you're going to tell us.
It's the cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Just tell what you
I've never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting from the Time Warp.
Oh.
Really thought you would get that. Really thought you would
I've
get
got the
that.
chorus.
Yeah. Well, that's not the game, mate. So you
That's
know.
done in Glee.
Yeah. They
Way,
did a
way,
whole
way.
episode about it. Not that I've watched Glee, like, but
Oh, well, they are.
I fucking love Glee. It's great.
Are you a Glee watcher?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love Glee. What's wrong with
Yeah.
Glee? It got a bit shit around season 4, but the rest of it was pretty
Can
good.
we get a new host?
Yeah. There we
Do you want to
go.
do Harold?
a job?
Do the cameras even know Harold's here? Have we-
No, we've not really
Harold, my
pointed that
friend
out.
Harold's behind the camera there. He's doing
Yeah.
a mint job.
You can't see, but
Yeah. He may be featuring on some stuff that we're doing
Exactly.
quite soon. But yeah, that was the quiz. I think you guys won. Sorry, lads.
Yeah, we got hammered there. Sorry about that.
class. Okay, it's time for
Quick fire questions.
quick fire questions. All right, we've just got some artist, musician related questions here, and then a couple of funny ones at the end. Answer them however you like. So, what's the reason you got into music?
Mine was my dad, funny enough. He used to take me to football and also a film called There's Only One Jimmy Grimble was another reason.
okay.
That Man
Uh,
City, that, innit? It's a Belgian
Yeah, it's a
film.
Man City
that,
film, yeah.
actually.
It's
Alright.
from years ago.
Yeah.
Um,
It's when City was at Main Road as well.
yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, there was so on that there's a few obviously Manchester related music or Manchester related music on that. So but then it's about this lad who has these magic boots. This homeless woman gives him these boots. But she tells him that these boots are magic. So he starts to believe it. And really,
Aye.
there's not anything special about these boots. You just give him some old boots. But he starts to believe it, so he starts playing really well football. And he couldn't get into like his school team or anything. And then takes on school to win like the Manchester Schools Cup.
Mm-hmm.
But he was playing. It's like one of the first games where he's like, it's like gets on a roll, starts playing this thing, but then Waterfall by the Stone Roses comes on in the background when he just starts doing all these mad tricks and stuff like that, and I was like, that's what a song.
Yeah.
And that was the first song I listened to, but obviously my dad sort of into all that stuff anyway, so he used to have them sort of songs playing in the car. And that's when and then he sort of learned like about 3 chords on the guitar and then never went any further, and he showed me these 3 chords and I just went and
That's all you need to
smashed it. Yeah, exactly. Smashed out the park and carried on with it, but then he's not played since. But yeah.
Mint.
Amazing. Finn?
Again, I'm going to go with my dad. Listening to REM in the car with him.
Nice.
It was Night Swimming by REM.
There you
And that
go.
was the first ever like music thing that I've...
Well, you might have just answered the second question. Your earliest memory of listening to music.
Yeah, that.
Would you
REM.
say that? Would you say
REM.
that's your
I'd
film
say,
as well?
Yeah, the film, yeah. That was the first time I never listened to
Waterfall.
music before that, me, really. And then as soon as I heard that, I was like, that's what got me interested into that sort of thing. And that's the first time I can remember ever liking something like that.
Oh, fair enough. Great. Okay, the best gig you've ever been to?
I'm going to go, actually. Coldplay at the Etihad. That was a few weeks ago, that.
Okay, mate.
Didn't think I'd ever say it. But just for the show that they put on. Everything about it.
I know a
It's
few
good.
people who've been to see Coldplay and they always say they put on a really good live performance. Not my sort of music at all, but you can't fault someone for that, can you?
Isn't it where Lauren went? Didn't she
Yeah,
go
yeah,
there? She
yeah.
went and he had to watch it.
Well,
as
Lauren
well.
loves Coldplay.
Yeah.
The I'll say probably Catfish than the Bottlemen at Victoria Warehouse in Manchester. That venue, we was talking about that venue on the way, weren't we? Honest to God, the sound just seems to be perfect in there every time you go. I watched the Kooks there as well. They were really good.
What type of capacity is there?
What was you saying?
Yeah,
Was
we
it
were saying-
3,500?
I've
right.
seen photos of it. It looks quite familiar, like
Yeah,
to
what I
a
say-
venue we've got here as well.
I want to say 3,000.
something like that.
But
But
like
it's not.
boiler
So it's
shop.
not massive, but it's. I think it's the right size. I don't know what it is, but the room just seems to.
Yeah.
The sound fills the room. I hate going to gigs and it's quiet.
Mhm.
Like I was saying before about Eaton Park, I always think it's quiet. The sound seems to get lost somewhere.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
matter where you stood, it just seems quiet. But there, it's just like the room's unbelievable. It's like dead grotty place as well. Like you could, when everyone's in the same room, it's just a sweaty place,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
a
get
s-
you
it's
dripping
a
off the
sweat box,
ceiling. Makes for it though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so if you could be on a lineup with 2 artists in history, dead or alive,
They are the only options.
who would it be?
You go first, Scott.
I can't.
Like,
I'd like to say the Strokes. Maybe I love the Strokes' music. I
I
think
meant
it's
like-
brilliant, yeah. And maybe I reckon it'd be fun being on with Liam Gallagher
Right, okay.
or Oasis, whichever way round. I think
Mhm.
that'd be fun. He seems
Yeah.
like a dead genuine guy, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? He makes me laugh his tweets and things like that. I just think it'd be a good guy to meet.
I don't think I've got one, mate, to be honest. It's hard. That's an hard question, that.
Yeah.
I'd go for, just because they just come to my mind, the Smiths and Queen.
Wow.
That's some
lineup.
That's an
lineup.
eclectic lineup.
It is.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Some festival, that, wouldn't it?
Oh, aye.
All right, if you could hear a song again for the first time, what would it be? It's a deep question, this one. We've had lots of good answers for this, I'd say. Because people have interpreted it in different ways.
Yeah, that is a very good question, that. For the first time.
Anything off Oasis's first album, definitely, maybe, I reckon. Any
Yeah.
of them songs on there. Because I don't really listen to Oasis that much anymore. But when I was younger, I used to listen to them non-stop all the time. So it'd be nice to refresh yourself for them.
Yeah.
Any of
That
them
was
songs.
the same, we say, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then it just gets you straight back into them again, and there's that many songs as well. You're going through all these songs, and it just takes you back somewhere else, doesn't it? Further and further, it's mental. But that's what I remember when I listened to Oasis when I was a lot younger. Just listening to all these mad songs, because obviously they already wrote that many albums when I first got into them. It was already over.
Yeah.
But anything off their first album, I reckon.
I'm gonna go with the first song I ever listened to, which was "Night Swimming" by REM.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I'd like to listen to it for the first time now as I'm older.
Yeah.
Rather than as like being a kid.
Yeah.
Just in the
yeah.
car.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because we always interpret it as now.
Aye.
Well, at least I do. Do you interpret
I
it as
think
now?
so.
I didn't think about going back to when you were a kid and listening to it. That's interesting. But yeah, I'd probably go now as well, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Sound aye.
Awesome. Good answer. Good answer. Okay. And finally, for music questions, what's your favorite album of all time?
Jesus Christ.
It's a big one.
That is a big one, mate.
Yeah.
That is a very, very big question.
See, I go when you get asked something like that, I put it down to how many songs on that album do you like? Do you know what I mean? There's very few, I think, complete albums where you think every single song on that album is
Non-skip,
unbelievable.
aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what then? If you're going off that, I'm gonna go with Catfish's first album
That's
Yeah.
a great album.
because I like every single song. There's some that I like more than others, obviously, but there's every track on that I like.
Yeah.
100%.
Good album. I think I'd go Is This It by The Strokes.
Yeah.
Possibly. I reckon that first album there is every single tune. I'm like, oh my God. If you've got like a drive for 40 minutes or whatever and you can stick a full album on, it's class, innit? Do you know what I mean? Instead
Definitely.
of making a playlist and going through all that hassle, you can just
Yeah,
put one
so-
complete album that you love on. Great.
Amazing.
Good answers. Good answers. All right. Just some funny questions to end off with. If you could be friends with a fictional character, who would it be?
Friends or lovers is the question.
Friends was the question, but you can interpret that however you want.
Whichever you'd like to.
I'm gonna go with. Have I just not that water over?
No, you nearly did though.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to go, just because I've been watching it very recently. I never really watched it as a kid, but Harry Potter. So I'm going to go with Hermione Granger out of Harry Potter.
All right.
Oh,
When she was older,
To be
obviously.
friends with, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Friends.
Which movie were you watching?
Definitely I was 100%.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Philosopher's
The one which is the oldest one. yeah.
Philosopher's Stone it was.
Fucking hell.
And yourself, Scotty?
It's an hard question that, you know. You know what? I've thought about this loads of times and now you've asked me. My mind's gone completely blank. Maybe something Tom Hardy's done or something like that.
Okay.
I love Tom Hardy. I think he's
He's
a
mid,
quality actor. Yeah, maybe Alfie Solomon's from Peaky
Peaky
Blinders.
Blinders, aye.
Cool.
That'd be a pretty cool one.
I bet he'd be
Top
pretty-
series, that. I love that
pretty
series.
manic friend to have,
Yeah.
though, wouldn't he?
As long as it's not
Look after you though,
Bronson.
wouldn't he?
No, that's true, yeah.
But
Definitely.
he's not
look after
fictional
you.
either, is he? But-
Yeah, he is.
No, I said then as long as it's not Bronson.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Charlie Bronson.
Cool. So if you could get a tattoo today, what would you get?
Scotty Dunning.
Oh, I get it.
I'd like a little fan album.
Yeah, bit of a fan sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really wanted one, to be honest. But if I had to get one, life or death,
Yeah.
probably the Catfish's first album, just like on
Yeah.
my arm or something like that.
Is that
I've
the
seen
two people?
Yeah, I've
aye.
seen a few of them. To be fair, and I thought they look all right. I'd get them in like fine pen as well, like
Yeah.
we call it.
I thought you'd get Hermione Granger or something.
In the Philosopher's.
Rubbing it in now. That didn't come out of my mouth. let's just
Cut that.
let's just throw that out there.
What did I go for?
Hermione, if you're watching.
Josh it is.
I'd probably get a city badge, me, or something like that.
A sea
Okay.
badge.
Yeah, football.
City badge.
Oh, right. So I thought you
Football
said a sea badge.
Something easy.
Anchor.
Aye,
Something I'll probably
aye.
get
A
away
what?
with.
An anchor.
Oh, anchor.
City badge, though.
I seen a guy once actually, and he had like a Lacoste, you know, like the Lacoste
the
logo, the
crocodile
little alligator. Yeah, and I just thought it looked sick. To be fair,
I've got a really funny story about a tattoo, but I
All right, go
can
on.
say it on camera.
All right.
Ah.
I'll get in trouble.
We'll talk about it afterwards. All right. Your favorite movie?
Ooh. What's out today?
Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone. Any chance?
Writes itself. This show, my God.
So predictable.
no, it's not actually. That is No, it's not.
It's a good film. Though.
I prefer
Very
series.
good film,
mate.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
I prefer series. Can I say series?
Yeah, of course you can.
I've just finished watching. It's called Mindhunter. It's on Netflix. Unbelievable. Really, really good. It's about. I think it's like the 70s or something like that. And what they do is when they came up for the term serial killer, so they start looking into all these people who've committed these crimes, and they go and interview them in jail. Obviously, it's based on real people, but it's not like a documentary or anything like that. But honestly, it's brilliant. It's really, really good, and I'm absolutely devastated. They made 2 series of it, and then they cancelled it.
Oh.
But it leaves it on a cliffhanger.
Gut now when that happens.
Yeah, horrible. And they left it on like a cliffhanger for the 3rd series.
Yeah.
And then apparently they didn't make enough money off it.
Yeah.
So they cancelled it completely. And I was looking on Twitter and everything. I was thinking, surely. But at some point, if it gets big, series like that,
You never know.
you never know if they bring it back. But
Yeah.
I'll be gutted if they don't bring another one back. After seeing the way it ended, stuff like that. I hate leaving it there like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's happened with me this week because,
Has it?
I mean, I've seen it before, but there's a TV show also on Netflix, although I think it's a Channel 4 made series called End of the Fucking World.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Is
seen
that
that.
the lass who has the condition or something? She's ill.
Like they've run away, don't live
Yeah,
together.
they run away.
Oh man, I'm thinking of someone else.
I'm not sure what you're thinking of.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know, Scott. I've got no
That is
idea.
good though.
It
That.
could be any-
Look,
Yeah, it's mint, but again,
Have you written this in your own head?
Yeah. But again, 2 series leaves it wide open, not doing a 3rd. So it's just like,
Yeah.
it's a bit naff, but never mind. All right, and to finish off with, what would you like the song to be for your first dance at your wedding should you choose to get married?
First song.
It's a bit of a thingy on that, isn't it? Because it's like, I don't like music that you be putting onto stuff like that, really.
Be different and
Maybe
pick something.
Fast Car would be a good one.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
a
that
good
is a
tune.
good tune. That. Oh, I'd let her pick it.
Ah,
That's a good answer. Good answer.
That's actually the right answer.
I answering it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That sort of vibe, innit, that you got to think of.
Yeah. It's got to be like pretty slow.
Depends how
maybe.
quickly you want to dance.
Yeah, I know. 50s rock and roll.
Oh
Yeah, man.
Throw it over my shoulder.
Wait, are you?
Go on then.
Yeah.
Should be easy, that, with Philosopher's Stone and Hermione Granger.
Oh dear. Fucking hell.
It's gonna keep happening, mate.
Oh, fuck me.
Don't say
Just
that.
be, come here. He's come all the way up to Newcastle to get terrored.
I think we'll call
We
it
have a
there before.
cancel,
Yeah. I don't know. Lads, thank you so much for coming up. Honestly, this is amazing that you've came all the way from Manchester. Genuinely, thank you so much for coming up
No worries
and
at
being a
all.
part of
Thank you.
the
Thanks very
podcast.
much for having us.
Yeah, we've
No.
had a laugh. 100%.
It's been absolutely class.
At my expense, I'd like to say.
yeah.
Are you driving?
I'm not.
Oh, you're
actually.
not.
No, he gets me back for that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No. But awesome, we're going to hear a couple of your tunes now.
Brilliant.
Little snippet at the end, full version out tomorrow and cover out on Monday. But all that is left for me to say is thank you very much for watching and listening to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milkers,
Scott Charlton.
and Scott and Finn.
Thank you. Cheers.
I've said it once, how many times? Come on, lads, it's time to move on. You can even search me if you want. Get thrown in that taxi back to mine. I got 10